We all have our quirks and peculiarities, but did you know that some strange habits might be a sign of intelligence? That's right, some research suggests that certain unusual behaviors may be linked to higher cognitive abilities. From talking to yourself to staying up late, these weird habits might just be a sign that you're smarter than you think. So, let's explore the surprising connection between intelligence and some unconventional behaviors. 1. Talking to yourself. The idea that talking to yourself is a sign of intelligence is an intriguing perspective that has gained attention. While it may sound a bit unconventional, there are reasons behind this belief. One aspect is the connection between self-talk and cognitive processes. When you engage in a conversation with yourself, you are essentially verbalizing your thoughts. This can help you organize your ideas, solve problems, and make decisions more effectively. It's like having an internal dialogue that aids in processing information and gaining a deeper understanding of various concepts. Additionally, there is a connection between self-talk and learning. Verbalizing information can reinforce your understanding of a subject. This act of speaking about a topic actively, known as the production effect, has been linked to improved retention and comprehension. So, talking to yourself can be a tool for enhancing your learning capabilities. 2. Being alone. Solitude, at times, is perceived as an indicator of heightened intelligence. The connection between intelligence and solitary tendencies is not a rejection of social engagement, but rather a pursuit of intellectual exploration and self-discovery. When you spend time by yourself, it gives your brain a chance to think deeply without any interruptions. Smart people often value this opportunity to concentrate deeply on their thoughts, like solving a complex puzzle with undivided attention. The unfettered mind, unburdened by the expectations or opinions of others, is free to explore unconventional concepts and original thoughts. This creative independence can lead to groundbreaking insights and solutions that might not have been possible in a more socially influenced setting. While it is not a universal truth that intelligence and solitude go hand in hand, there exists a compelling perspective that suggests that periods of aloneness can be conducive to intellectual growth and self-realization. 3. Doodling. Doodling, often dismissed as a mindless and distracting habit, has been gaining recognition as a potential sign of intelligence. While it may seem counterintuitive to associate intelligence with what appears to be a simple and random act, research suggests that doodling can actually serve as a window into cognitive processes and creativity. One argument supporting the idea that doodling is a sign of intelligence is based on the concept of dual task interference. This phenomenon suggests that engaging in two tasks simultaneously can be an indicator of cognitive ability. Doodling, in this context, can be seen as a secondary task that does not necessarily impede the primary task at hand. Individuals who can successfully manage dual tasks are thought to possess higher cognitive abilities, such as the capacity for multitasking and information processing. Furthermore, doodling has been linked to improved focus and concentration. Research conducted by psychologist Jackie Andrade in 2009 demonstrated that doodlers retain more information than non-doodlers during a monotonous task. The act of doodling appears to prevent the mind from wandering and helps individuals stay engaged with the primary task. This suggests that doodling might enhance cognitive performance and memory retention. Many renowned creative thinkers, including famous scientists and artists, have been known to doodle during lectures, meetings, or while contemplating complex problems. The free-flowing nature of doodles may serve as a reflection of the mind's ability to generate novel ideas and connections. 4. Being forgetful. While it may seem counterintuitive, there are interesting perspectives and scientific studies that suggest forgetfulness could indeed be linked to certain cognitive advantages. In a world inundated with an overwhelming amount of data, an intelligent mind might filter out less relevant details to focus on what truly matters. This filtering process is crucial for efficient decision-making and problem-solving. A person who forgets trivial information may be making room for more important knowledge and insights. Furthermore, some cognitive scientists argue that forgetfulness is a natural consequence of the brain's constant effort to adapt and optimize its functioning. The brain is not a static organ, it is dynamic and constantly reshaping its neural connections. In this process, it may discard information that is considered less crucial at a given moment. This adaptive forgetfulness is viewed as a mechanism for maintaining cognitive flexibility, allowing individuals to adapt to new situations and learn from experiences. Additionally, proponents of the idea that forgetfulness is a sign of intelligence point to the ability to let go of irrelevant details as a form of mental efficiency. A mind unburdened by unnecessary information may operate more quickly and creatively, as it can focus on the task at hand without being bogged down by an excess of memories. 5. Daydreaming. Daydreaming, often dismissed as a distraction or a wandering mind, has been increasingly recognized by some psychologists and researchers as a cognitive phenomenon that may be linked to intelligence. While the act of daydreaming itself may seem like a passive and unproductive state, some argue that it serves as a window into the complex workings of the human brain. One perspective on the connection between daydreaming and intelligence suggests that individuals who engage in frequent daydreaming may possess higher levels of creativity. The ability to let the mind wander and explore different scenarios, ideas, and possibilities can be a manifestation of a creative and imaginative mind. Moreover, daydreaming has been linked to the brain's default mode network, a network of interacting brain regions that becomes active when the mind is at rest and not focused on the outside world. Researchers have found that the DMN is involved in various complex cognitive processes, including self-reflection, imagination, and envisioning the future. This suggests that daydreaming may be a manifestation of the brain's capacity for introspection and mental simulation, both of which are associated with higher-order cognitive functions. 6. Being messy. While cleanliness and organization are often associated with efficiency and discipline, some argue that a cluttered environment can be indicative of a creative and intelligent mind. One argument in favor of the connection between messiness and intelligence suggests that creative individuals may thrive in chaotic settings. The idea is that a disorganized space allows for a more free-flowing thought process, unrestricted by rigid structures. When your surroundings are disorganized, your thoughts can flow more creatively and make unique connections between different ideas. Another point is that highly intelligent people might be so focused on their intellectual pursuits, like solving problems or doing deep research, that they neglect keeping their space tidy. The mess, in this case, is seen as a side effect of being deeply engaged in intellectual activities. However, not everyone agrees with this idea. Many people find that a clean and organized space helps them be more productive and less stressed. Research also shows that having order around can contribute to mental clarity. Whether you prefer a messy or tidy space often depends on personal habits, work preferences, and individual differences. 7. Staying up late. It's true that some research has suggested a link between staying up late and higher intelligence. This idea is based on the notion that night owls tend to have higher cognitive abilities, such as creativity, problem-solving, and emotional intelligence. One study from the University of Madrid found that night owls scored higher on measures of verbal and fluid intelligence, as well as mental flexibility. The reason for this link between late-night habits and intelligence is not fully understood, but it may have to do with the fact that night owls tend to be more open to new experiences, and more comfortable with complexity and ambiguity. Some believe that the quiet and solitary atmosphere during late-night hours fosters a conducive environment for creative thinking. This tranquility allows individuals to immerse themselves in deep thought, free from the distractions of the day, enabling them to explore ideas more thoroughly. However, it's important to note that sleeping patterns are just one aspect of overall health and well-being, and getting adequate sleep is essential for optimal cognitive functioning. So while staying up late may be associated with higher intelligence, it's important to prioritize getting enough sleep to support overall health and cognitive performance. 8. Criticizing yourself. While self-criticism might be perceived by some as a negative or self-destructive behavior, proponents of this viewpoint assert that it is an essential component of intelligence and personal growth. One reason behind this assertion is that intelligent individuals tend to possess a heightened sense of self-awareness. They are capable of introspection, a cognitive ability that allows them to reflect on their own thoughts, actions, and decisions. This self-awareness enables them to identify areas for improvement and acknowledge their own limitations, fostering a continuous process of self-evaluation. By recognizing and acknowledging their mistakes or shortcomings, intelligent individuals open themselves up to new ideas and perspectives. Additionally, self-criticism can act as a motivational tool for intelligent individuals. By setting high standards for themselves, they may be driven to achieve excellence and constantly strive for improvement. 9. Procrastination. The relationship between procrastination and intelligence is a topic that has intrigued researchers and psychologists for years. While procrastination is commonly viewed as a negative habit, associated with delaying tasks and responsibilities, some argue that it may actually be linked to higher intelligence. One perspective suggests that intelligent individuals may procrastinate because they are more adept at generating creative ideas and solutions. The ability to think outside the box and consider various perspectives can lead to a more intricate thought process, which might contribute to delays in initiating tasks. Intelligent individuals may find themselves exploring different possibilities before settling on a particular course of action. Furthermore, some argue that procrastination can be a result of perfectionism, a trait often associated with high intelligence. Intelligent individuals may set exceptionally high standards for themselves, leading to a fear of failure and a hesitancy to start a task if they believe they cannot meet those standards. The desire for perfection can lead to a delay in starting a task until the last possible moment, when the pressure to perform becomes more intense. It's important to note that while some studies and theories support the idea that procrastination could be linked to intelligence, this does not mean that all procrastinators are necessarily highly intelligent. 10. Walking a lot. Some researchers have suggested that walking a lot may be associated with intelligence, as it can stimulate the mind and promote new ideas. One study found that people who walked for 30 minutes a day were better at solving complex problems than those who didn't walk at all. This may be because walking increases blood flow to the brain, which can enhance cognitive function. Another study found that older adults who walked regularly had better memory and problem-solving skills than those who didn't walk. This is because walking can help preserve brain cells and prevent cognitive decline. In addition to these cognitive benefits, walking can also reduce stress and anxiety, which can improve overall mental well-being. While it's important to approach such claims with a degree of skepticism, as intelligence is a complex trait influenced by numerous factors, it's equally crucial to recognize the diverse ways in which individuals express their intellectual capabilities. Thanks for watching, and please like this video.